Good morning everyone, how you doing? It's Paul here from Airbnb Reviewer and Paul's Adventures. Now today I'm in a place called West Chiltington. Well, I'm up the road from there because I'm going to be staying at a beautiful, well, looks beautiful, Airbnb, which is a bit of a glamping site called Zephyr Glamping. And they're like domes from what I've seen on the picture. And Sue has very kindly invited me to come and stay and do a review for the channel. So we'll be heading there real soon. I've been looking for things to do in the area because this was a bit of a last minute one for me. I'm slap bang in the middle of nowhere, you know, there's lots of fields, lots of farms, lots of private stuff. So I've just been sort of hunting around. I found a coffee shop, which I'm going to go and grab a coffee in a minute. I don't know what the situation is there though, because it looks like there's a camping site over there. And there looks like there's people fishing near a pond. So I don't know what the situation is, whether it's private, whether people can just come in and use the cafe or not. I'm sure I'll find out one way or another. Anyway, if you've been enjoying the Airbnb reviews and Paul's Adventures so far, nice breeze, the sun is beautiful today, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't not cost you a single penny, and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when more videos come out. And most importantly, what I want you to do is get involved. Leave your comments down below. And if you are an Airbnb host and you want me to come and review your location, then please get in contact with me. All the details are down in the description just below the video, and I can come and do a review for your Airbnb. Right, I'm gonna go see if I can find a coffee somewhere at the little cafe and then see whether or not we get thrown out. But we'll have a look, shall we? And we'll see if we can have a little look around as well. I don't know if we can, because like I say, I don't know if it's private. I just drove in through a construction site. Oh well, I want a drink. Who cares? Let's have a look. Okay, so there's the sign for the Cafe by the Lake. Okay, so I'm in Sumner's Pond, Cafe by the Lake. Beautiful place. Food, it looks amazing. So come in here, get yourself a drink. I'm of course having a non-alcoholic one because I'm driving. And you might get served by the lovely
Caroline.
Caroline. Do you want to be on video, Caroline, or not?
Hi.
Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
So you can all come in and say hello to Caroline. I've got a nice sausage roll on the way.
Come on, and we love chips.
Yes, chips. Ooh, we like chips. Oh, tips. Sophie said chips. Love chips as well. They like tips too, so you can bring some tips in for them.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to go because I'm going to have that and a nice warm sausage roll. And I'll see you all in a minute. There's the lake out there. I won't film people because that's rude. Okay, so I've got myself a 0% cider and a sausage roll, and there is the lake. Like I say, people are having their food and stuff, so I don't want to film around too many people. But this looks absolutely yummy. I'll let you know what it's like. But it looks like a lovely place. They do close at 3 in the afternoons for food for a little while. But the food was empty there because they've sold out. She said they've been really busy today as well, so it's really good. So I'm going to get on and enjoy this. Cheers, everyone. That is so good. I haven't had a non-alcoholic cider for a long time. That would be a cool Airbnb. I don't think it is, but it'd be cool. There's a nice little, and there's the camping area in which people can stay around here. And then of course, that's the cafe that I've got some food and drink from. Well, I can 100% say that sausage roll was very good and the cider's going down really well. And on a day like today, you've got a beautiful view and the sun's just coming in on this cute little porch area, which is great. Could stay here all day, to be honest. Hello everyone, right, so now we have arrived at the Airbnb for this evening. We may see some spaniels running around in a moment. The two dogs have already come up and said hello. Beautiful little dogs. I love dogs, well, big dogs I should say. But yes, we are here at Zephyr Glamping, okay? Try saying that after you've had a couple of sherbets. But the weather is gorgeous. We are in for a great evening. I've just met Sue, lovely lady, very welcoming. She showed me all around. And tonight is their first night where they've had freedom. In other words, there's 3 Airbnbs on site here, and the rest of the weekend, because it is the Thursday now, 17th, just before Easter, Good Friday tomorrow, and they're booked up for lots of evenings, but we managed to get the whole place to ourselves tonight. So we're going to have a look, and I'll show you where I'm staying. We'll have a look at the other Airbnbs, and then I'll show you the amenities and all the rest of it, show you the field, and if we can get the drone up, of course we will. Okay, so with these, I've never stayed in one of these before, so I'm pretty excited. When I had a little look around, when Sue showed me, I was like, wow, amazing. Now I've got to point out, king size bed, and the M1's a double bed, okay? So I'll get this out from the start just to let you know. So that's the 3 there. And of course, all this field, and oh my God, you should see the amazing view of the South Downs, which I will show you very shortly indeed. But let's go inside first, shall we? Let's have a little nose. This is always the exciting part. Even though I've been round, Sue has shown me around, I love this part because I get to show you guys around, and there we go. So yeah, of course, if you have any mobility issues, there's only a couple of stairs, but the ground is a little bit, as you would expect in a big field. You get a little wobbles and whatever, but that's just standard. Here we go. Now there won't be a long tour on the inside today, guys. Okay, but very well insulated there. Okay, it's got a little. Now Sue's going to bring me over some water in a moment, and I'll show you where you go for your bits and pieces as we go along. Okay, so a little fan there, and there's a switch there, you can turn it off. Of course, we come around here. I haven't sat in the chairs yet, but they look so comfy. And then I've got a nice view out of the field, and apparently Sue was telling me that in the morning the sunrise comes up over here and just warms all of this up on a beautiful day like today. Now here we've got a little information welcome pack. Okay, so Zephyr Domes. So there's some information there that tells you all about it. The name of the dome that you're in, because they have different names. I'm sorry, I don't know the other 2. I'm not going to go into the other 2. The reason being is because they are made up and they have guests coming tomorrow. So I'm not going to go in there, putting my feet and bits and bobs everywhere. Toilets and showers, I'll show you those soon. Local pubs, okay. So there's a few recommendations there. So that's cool. So who knows, we might find a little pub later on. Shopping, petrol station. The vineyard as well, which I drove past earlier on. Gas stoves, there's all the instructions there, surrounding area, things to do. Okay, so there's lots there to do, and I'm sure if you spoke to Sue in advance and you're spending the day in the area before you actually come to the Airbnb, then they can give you some information that they have there. Okay, so we have some firewood, instructions, log burner, which is always good. We love to see a log burner, but I don't think we're going to need it today. I love this. I love this old rustic old ladder. It's cool. Hang your towels on. Bedside cabinet. Cute little lamp, bedding, some extra covers there if you need it. And a hot water bottle as well. But I'm hoping on camera you get to see actually how big this is. Because when I saw the pictures and I looked at it, I thought, that looks a nice size. But when you actually come in, you're like, crikey, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So this is a first for us tonight, guys. We're going to be staying in a dome. I keep calling it a dome. I'm sure we all got our own little words for it. All right, let's go outside. Of course, you've got your little balcony here with, oh, that wind's picking up a bit now, with a little fire there, look. And there's your wood underneath, stored away. So yeah, there it is. Look at that, gorgeous. Now what I really enjoy about doing these Airbnb visits is having some sort of different varieties, you know. It's very good that we go and stay in, you know, some shepherd's huts, and we've been on a boat, we've been to a celebrity's place, and now we're staying in a dome, in a glamping site. And this is great. This is why I wanted to do this channel. I wanted to do it to not only experience these things, but to bring you guys along with me so that you get to see what there is about. And not only that, it helps the people that run their Airbnb businesses. It helps them get their business out there. You know, it's all well and good having it on a website, but if someone comes and experiences it and shows you and tells you what it's like, then you're going to go, okay, that's cool. They've got this, they've got that, they've got whatever. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because that short walk from there to here, which will be fun in the dark. I've got my torch with me. Yeah, bring a torch with you. But there are sensors on the outside of the building there, Sue was telling me, because I was like, oh my God, you imagine if you had a few and you're walking over here. There we go. Let's just go inside. That light came on straight away. Okay, so we've got, apparently this one's the most powerful shower. And there's another one there. So I know which one I'll be using, the powerful one. I've got some hand basins there, some towels. So it is a communal bathroom area, shower area. The hot water is very hot. That's always good to know. Okay, and then of course toilets through here. Ooh, and then on the back there is instructions how to use our composting toilets. Sit down to use the toilet. That includes men as well. And after every use, spray the toilet bowl with water using the water spray provided. That's the water spray provided. Okay, liquid waste, please cover and scoop with mulch. There's the mulch. I'm just doing this, guys, because I'm just remind you lot, and it reminds me at some point. Solid waste, please cover with toilet paper and then scoop of mulch. Toilet paper, scoop of mulch. Toilet steps if you need them, because my legs would not reach if I was sat on that, so you need those. Please do not throw any rubbish or sanitary products into the toilet. Okay, there we go. I think we've explained that, people. We've explained the toilet to you all now, yes? It's not difficult, so pay attention. The amount of times I've been to these places and people have said, oh, I've had my toilet blocked or whatever. Pay attention, read the notices. All right, let's have a look. Let's carry on. Okay, then we come round here. This is drinking water, okay? So you can drink water from that tap. Obviously, there's a washing area as well to wash your bits and pieces up. Fresh free-range organic eggs, subject to our girls' laying. £2.50 for half a dozen. There we go. cooking equipment. Love it. Okay, so this is a real, you know, back to a little bit of the outdoor life. You're not going to get your waiters and waitresses here. You got to do it all yourself. Okay. I had to look twice and I thought I said Kraken. I was like, I've got rum in there secretly, have they? Okay, and then of course your waste area as well. Now we've got to do it. We always have a little nose, don't we? Okay, barbecue bits and pieces. Yeah, charcoal briquettes. Right, and then we come round. It's just some bits and pieces here. Now Sue was telling me that this out here is all upcycled material. So what I like about this location we're staying at now is that they're both very environmentally friendly, and they, you know, don't put any waste anywhere in terms of keeping everything recycled as much as possible. And all the materials here, I believe, were from when I had the garage done. So lovely little seated barbecue area. Okay, we've got 2 barbecues here and there. And then over here, of course, there is a little gas stove with instructions, everyone. Okay, so you can read that. And then there's a like a drip tray, if you like, put your bits in so your fat can drop out and whatever. And barbecue utensils. Sue did say to me, did you bring anything to cook? Went to the shop and got a pasty, packet of crisp. But there is a pub, so I might nip down the pub. I haven't eaten yet, so apart from my sausage roll I had earlier on, that's all I've had all day today. Right, now this. Those of you know me, you know I'm a little bit of an old hippie at heart. I love sunsets, sunrises, I love a bit of nature. I know you wouldn't probably believe it, but I do. I like the quiet mind. I like to be away from hustle and bustle of city life. I like this sort of life. Tranquil, chilled. 20-year-old Paul, 30-year-old Paul probably didn't. 53-year-old Paul loves this, okay? Let's have a look at that view. So first and foremost, beautiful bench. You come over here, look, and wow, look. Just look across the South Downs. What an amazing view. You come for a little getaway, and you come and sit here, and wow. And Sue was telling me as well that you get an amazing sunset. Sadly, it's just going to be a little bit behind that tree, I think, but I don't mind as long as we can see something. I do love a good sunset. But what a view, look, and there's some cows down there. And apparently there's a public footpath runs along the bottom. And the place over there holds weddings, and apparently there's one on tonight. Have you seen the wedding crasher? Barbed wire there. I can't get across it. Too old. What was I just saying about being 53 and liking the quiet, peaceful, tranquil life? Yeah. I can hear some screaming coming from the wedding place already. They're either having their first domestic, there's children on the loose, or the alcohol's kicked in. I reckon number 3. I love the look of that white building there. It looks like it's not an old church, but it looks like an old church. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try and zoom in on the video when I edit. So there we go. We have that there. Look at that. That, to me, if I had a view like that out of my house, and that was my little bench, oh my days, I'd have a little fridge there, I'd have it all. I'd be ready to go. I'd have a constant fire burning here, so I could just nip out and have a look around. It is beautiful. What an amazing place so far. I'm so happy that we got the chance to come here. Look at that for a birdhouse. Put a little birdhouse in your soul. Anyone remember that song? They Might Be Giants? Can't remember if it's 98 or 99. Anyway, let's get on with it. So there we are. That's where we are staying this evening. Zephyr glamping site. So I'm just watching where I walk, trying to get it mastered and mapped out in my head, because later on when it gets a little bit dark and I have to come across and use the toilet, yes, in daylight, you know how clumsy I am. Okay, I'm sure we'll be all right. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try and get the drone up, but I'll probably put the drone bit in before this. So just imagine if you're out there and you're an Airbnb host and you want to see and let people see how great your location is. All you have to do is give me a shout and I'll come out. It's that simple, really. Ah, excellent. Sue's left me some water. Oh wow, look at that at the top of the bottle. That's beautiful, isn't it? White feet. Now, as I have a full booking this weekend, you guys always know that I always try to leave a place exactly the way I find it. Not only because I'm a guest, but I'm a guest in someone else's property, you know, it's their business. And I think everyone should do that. And I know sometimes that people think, well, I'm paying for it. Yeah, you are paying for it, but you know, we still need to respect the person that's running a business, the person whose house it is, etc. So it's really good to get into that mindset. Obviously, enjoy yourself, relax, you know, kick your shoes off. You're here to relax and enjoy yourself and have the best time ever. But when you leave, try and make sure that you tidy up after yourself as well, and just leave the place as you find it. I suppose I better go and get my bags out of the car, really, hadn't I? Yeah. Look how dignified I am when I walk into people's place. Oh dear. I give up. Okay, so that's me in, settled and all done and dusted. We've had a good look around. We've had the drone up. Had to be careful because there was either a kestrel or kite or something flying around and I don't want to disturb it. I don't know whether it's like breeding season, birthing season, whatever season. So, you know, I don't want to disturb their natural habitat, of course, when they're flying around looking at the drone thinking, yeah, you're going to be next, mate, which they were do, and they're a lot bigger than the drone and more powerful. So that wouldn't have lasted 2 seconds. Anyway, I'm now going to go and have some lunch. The Five Bows in West Chiltington looks pretty cool. It's been under the same ownership for quite a while, since 1983, I think I read. If I've remembered that correctly, then there is hope for me and mankind. So we're going to go and have some lunch, dinner, because it's 6 minutes past 6. Then I'm going to come back, then I'm going to have a shower, then I'm going to sit and chill for the night and yeah, do the usual. We'll come back and see what it's like at night time and stuff. But if I can film down the pub, of course I will. I'll always let you know what it's like in there. But I don't want to sort of be getting in locals' faces with the camera, etc. But we're going to see, shall we? Cheers, everyone. Another Thatcher Zero, second one of the day. I've come down to the 5 Bows Inn and I've just ordered steak and kidney, homemade steak and kidney pie and chips. Looks like there's a lot of locals in here, which is good, so I won't film too much, but I'll show you a bit of the food when it turns up as well. Okay, that's where I've just been. The 5 Bows Inn. Good food, enjoyed it in there. I had to stop filming because I was getting more and more people in there. Okay, so now I've just come back from the pub, the bar, and ooh, that was nice. It looks like the sun's going down now, so we'll try and get over there, catch a little bit of the sunset if we can. I can hear the music from the wedding. Sadly, it's a private wedding on a private farm. So we can't go and have a little boogie and a drink. Imagine that. I think you guys know me well enough to know that I've probably been in there by now. John Travolting it up on the dance floor. Scaring everyone off. But I've had a great time so far, which is good. It's so nice to be on a great big nice piece of land, you know. And I still can't get over that view down here, so we're going to have another look, shall we? Now, I'm not sure what the microphone can pick up, but I can hear that wedding from up here. But I don't think the mic will be. I saw some rabbits running through here earlier on, which is cool. Oh, something running over there. Damn, was it a deer or something? I thought it was quite big. I don't know if you can hear that. Look at that. Right, let's see if we get down here a little bit without falling, you know, over, you know what. Oh, I can't quite catch the sun from there. Shame. Now, Sue was telling me earlier on that you get so much wildlife out around here as well. And I thought I saw something, I don't know, look, a deer or something that's quite big running across there earlier. So I don't know whether in the middle of the night we'll, because I should leave that open, shouldn't I? The big part of the dome, so to speak, and see if there's any badgers or anything that comes looking through late at night. Pretty scare me. Now this bench here is a real place of contemplation, isn't it? And reflection. You know, you look out, and are you looking into your past? Are you looking into your future? Who knows? But you know that right now is the present, in the moment, which is always the best place to be most of the time. You know, we visualise our things that we want to happen in the future, but you've got to start creating them in the now. And things that have happened in the past, you just let go of them because they can't be changed. You can learn from them, but it's all about the present, the now. What decisions you make, what actions you take, and that will lead and create and develop your future for you, which is out there. Always. It's always out there. Okay, so I thought I'd come along, have me a shower, as you do. Okay, so at the moment there's no one else on site. which is great for me because I can just wander around freely, walk over to the latrines, make myself at home, spread myself out a little bit. Yes. How many toothbrushes? Why do I pack 3 toothbrushes? I know I'm a little bit OCD with some things and a little bit over the top, but why 3 toothbrushes? That's a bit bonkers, isn't it? Here we go. Right. You know the drill by now. Come on. Out, out, out. Don't forget, remember what Sue told me? The shower on the right as you face them is the most powerful one. Pop it, go on. That feels better, and that shower is definitely the most powerful one. So that was the t-shirt I bought in there. Obviously it's you know, it's 2024, it's last year's, but it was a souvenir. I was there, I had to treat myself, you know what I mean? So I bought my mum one, she liked it. Yeah, I feel so much better after that shower. But look how cool these look with the sunset going on. So you just imagine yourself out here with your friend or your wife or your husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you want to bring. Come on your own. I did, you know. Obviously it's nice to share something like this with someone. And just switch off from the world. That's what I like about it. Apart from whatever you bring, like your phone, tablet, laptop, whatever, you know, if you want a little bit of music or whatever. Apart from that, it's just, look at that, how beautiful is that? It's just that tranquility and peacefulness, and listen to the birds as well. Hoping the mic can pick it all up. If it picks that wedding up, I will be in shock. Well, I won't actually, you can hear it over it. Now, I want to show you this because, as you can see by the blueness, it looks really nice actually on camera, doesn't it? It's obviously now getting darker. But let me show you this. I've got the lights on in there and it looks stunning. It really does. Look at that. I'm going to take a few steps back. Obviously, as I said earlier, there's no one in the other two. The lights are on from the shower because they're on a sensor, so they stay on for a bit when you activate them. And then that just looks so cozy, doesn't it? When you get to have that sort of view just from here, just looking in, and a beautiful landscape across there, it just makes all this worthwhile. It really does. Doing these Airbnbs, coming to these different locations, I've only probably got about 15 videos up or something like that, but so far I've experienced so many different avenues to them, so many different creative ideas that people put into place, so many different ways in which you get dealt with as a customer or someone that's just coming to view an Airbnb. But yeah, I've loved every single minute of it. And when you just get, it's the simple thing sometimes, isn't it? You know, all it is by turning on a couple of lights and it just makes it that much difference. But especially tonight because it's a nice spring evening and obviously it's a little bit lighter later. So seeing something like that just, I don't know, it just makes me smile. It just makes me appreciate the little things in life a lot more. Okay, so it's that time of the evening now. It's got a little bit cold, so I think I'm going to light the fire. I was in two minds earlier on. I didn't know whether to or not, but I'm going to. Let's do it. Okay, so I've got my kindling ready. Here we go. The magic match. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, we'll get it going. I think we are cooking with the fire now. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that feels so good. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the fire on, it's going now, it's nice and toasty. I'm one of those people that I just lay on the floor next to a fire anyway, because I just find it really comforting, especially a log burner or something like that. It's just so cool. And I don't have a log burner, so it's nice to do it. And I've now just drawn the curtains. So yeah, look how cozy it is in here. It's lovely. And again, like I said when I first came in here, you don't realise how big the space is. You think it's a lot smaller than what it is. So I'm just going to go and chill for a little bit now. Anyway, I've turned one of the lights off, so that's how we're looking at the moment. So I'm going to turn the other one off. I will be getting up quite early tomorrow and getting on the road because tomorrow's Bank Holiday Friday. Good morning all. I hope you are well. I had a great night's sleep. I literally just got up, opened the curtains and ran and jumped back into bed. I'm going to get up early-ish and get on the road because it is Good Friday today and the roads will be jam-packed. Okay, so that's it. My time at Zephyr Domes has come to an end. And what can I say? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Now, when I got in contact with Sue and said how beautiful the location was and that I'd like to come and film and review it for the Airbnb channel, she was over the moon. She's very friendly and rightly so. And I advise all people that are hosts to do this first. She checked me out. She watched my videos on both channels to see what type of person I was. And then she got back in contact with me and said, Paul, I'd love you to come and do a review for me. So that's amazing. So thank you for that, Sue and Tim as well. Now, upon arrival, Sue showed me around. She met me. She was a great host. She showed me inside where I was staying, showed me the shower rooms, where the toilets are, cooking area, barbecue area, etc. The beautiful view across the South Downs. So you get a nice welcome, you get shown around, which is great, and that's what you want. You want to feel welcome when you come to these places, because you come in and you're completely oblivious to how things are run here, like I was. And once you're shown around and you get a feel for it, you're like, okay, that's good. And there's instruction manuals within the actual dome itself, so you can read for everything. And then over in the kitchen area, there's some more information there as well. Now, if you are someone that likes a bit of privacy, now the bathroom stroke shower room is communal. So maybe bring a dressing gown with you or something like that, because obviously there could potentially be 3 lots of people staying here. So if you are someone that's very private, of course, maybe, you know, a dressing gown to get from here to there, basically. You don't want to run across there with nothing on, do you? A bit of a towel. I was here on my own and I was still a bit conscious, you know, in case the parrots were watching me, the birds were watching me in the field or something. So yeah, so you want to, if you're someone that is quite private, then obviously bring yourself a little dressing gown or something. Now, there are towels supplied, which is great, okay? Now, there are no electrical points inside, so if you're someone that does rely on their mobile phone a bit, if you like to look at it during the evening, you do get a good signal here, so that's a good thing. However, you may want to bring a battery pack with you because there's no electrical points within that. But that is stated very much so on the website as well. It's a real sort of nice come out into nature night away, basically. So, you know, I try not to use electrical goods when I come on these sort of reviews and stuff, but I have to obviously because of the nature of the work that I'm doing. But other than that, I try to embrace it and enjoy it. And I think when you're coming here as a customer to have a break from the hustle and bustle city life, that's the sort of thing you should do. Just put your electrical goods away. But if you're one of those people that do rely on it, then obviously, like I say, there's no electrical sockets inside, so bring yourself a battery pack if needed. Now, there is a beautiful log burner in there, and if you light it correctly, and as with all log burners, and it took me years to find this out, very small fire, get it going before you start putting the big stuff on. So you have to nurture log burners. I'm sure a lot of you will know that. And once it gets going, it's so warm in there. It's gorgeous, it really is. And the seats are really comfortable. The bed is really comfortable. I had a great night's sleep. And just being out in this environment, first thing in the morning, waking up, listen. It's amazing. You don't, cows, birds, everything. I don't get that where I live in the city. So to have that is just absolutely stunning. It really is. So overall, my stay here has been brilliant. I've enjoyed the quietness, the peacefulness. I've enjoyed being in nature, the comfort, the welcome, everything top notch, 10 out of 10. So this place for me is highly recommended. And if you are someone that wants to come and stay here, I will put all of the information in the description below. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned so far is the cost. Now, as with all Airbnbs, the time that I'm staying here now is April 2025. So prices may vary. You may be watching this in the future, in 2 years' time or something like that. At the moment, there are 2 king-size beds, one in this one in the next one, and then the third one has a standard double size, which is a nice big size still. So the 2 king-size ones are £120 for the evening, and then the standard double one is £100, okay? So all the information is on Sue's website. However, like I say, prices may vary depending on time of year, etc, etc. So if you're unsure, just send an email or get in contact, and they can point you in the right direction as to what cost it is for that time of year or whatever day you want to book. So highly recommend this place. Definitely get yourself back to nature. I loved it. It's good, and I love coming out to all these different Airbnbs, seeing so many different places, so many different locations, and I love meeting all these hosts as well, because it's great how they all run things differently, and you get to sort of meet new people and really embrace their business and feel part of it, which is amazing. So if you like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, does not cost you a penny, and hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when more videos come out. And if you are an Airbnb host, please get in contact with me. My information is down in the description, and I'll come out and review your Airbnb. And of course, I'm always looking for sponsors for the channel. So if you are a sponsor of anyone that's involved with any form of travel or B&Bs or Airbnbs or hotels or anything like that, and you think that sponsoring this channel or one of my videos would help you as well, then please get in contact with me. Other than that, I'll see you all on the next one. Take it easy.